Hey guys, Laura Croft with Bodies and Fuego, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about Shakeology. I love Shakeology. If you can't tell by my daily posts and my invites and all the information I put out there, but I haven't spent any time to talk about why. A lot of times people, they see that and they go, okay, so you drink that, why wouldn't you drink something else? What's the big deal about Shakeology? How is it different? So I'm going to clarify some of those differences for you guys and why I do love it. Okay? 2 years ago, shortly after we had our second daughter, I was seeing the compound effect of me struggling with low energy, fatigue. I had issues with digestion where every time I had a meal, I felt like my stomach was upset. It just was in knots. I didn't feel good. My poor husband hears me say it over and over, I don't feel good after a meal, which can be frustrating for me and for him. I had a hard time with being bloated, with going to the bathroom, whether it was just too much or I couldn't. I know it might be TMI for you, but I'm not alone in this, so I have to share it. So, issues with digestion. And then I struggled with overeating. I am an emotional eater, and when I'm feeling low and I have those feelings, my confidence started to go down the down. So I would turn to food, and I was just eating, and that vicious circle put me in a place where I just couldn't get out of it. And my husband and I claimed that we thought we were actually decent eaters. We thought we ate healthy. We didn't go out to fast food restaurants or restaurants a lot. We made our own meals, but what we were eating just wasn't the right kind of healthy kind of eating. And we exercised, but no changes were happening. We were at a steady pace of staying exactly where we were and weren't going to change. Okay? My good friend introduced me to Shakeology, and at the time, we considered it a financial decision to start introducing it into our diet. At the time, we saw it as a big expense. But honestly, now we both get our own. Our girls drink it. We love it. We'll not live without it because of what it does. I started to drink it consistently. For 2 years now, been drinking it, and the difference it's made in my life in those areas and how it's changed my family's life and several friends is incredible. Okay, so why? What does it do? First off, a lot of that low energy and fatigue is because our body's not getting the nutrients that we need. I will tell you, I'm not a nutritionalist expert, but I've done my research and I've looked into it and I'm learning incredible things. I did not know this, and if I would have started sooner. Okay, so a lot of low energy and all that is caused from not getting enough nutrients. What keeps us from getting the nutrients that we need? Preservatives. The United States battles with corporations putting in preservatives in the food to make it last longer so they can sell more in the marketplace. Okay, makes sense, but it doesn't make sense for our bodies, okay? These preservatives you can find in your bread, in meat, and of course we know the canned goods and the dried goods, but meat and bread? I mean, come on, these are our basics. It's in there. And when you have preservatives in the food, no matter how much you chew it, you eat your food, it gets into your stomach, and that's when the good bacteria is supposed to get the nutrients that it needs, but it can't because of those preservatives, right? Right? Okay, so when the body cannot get everything that it needs from that food, it will then say, okay, I have no other use for this. I'm going to just turn it into fat or just send it straight through. We don't need this, let's get rid of it, or it turns it into fat. So preservatives keep us from getting the nutrients that we need, okay? Digestive enzymes are your warriors. They help the good bacteria break down the food and get the nutrients that you need. Shakeology has a lot of digestive enzymes. Some of the best ones that we have, just a couple from the list, are amylase, lactase, glucosamine. Okay, look those up and you will see they are so crucial to helping you break down those preservatives and get the nutrients that you need. Okay, so it fights that low energy, the bloating, fatigue, gets those nutrients you need. All right, the other thing is Candida. Do you know what Candida is? I didn't, but I do now. Okay, Candida is the bad bacteria that you have a little bit in your system, and that's okay, but it feeds off of sugars And when you put those sugars in your body, it multiplies and it starts triggering and it affects your bloodstream and your gastrocnemius tract. It affects your body, so it tells you you need more. Not for you, but for it. The Candida bacteria is telling your body to eat sugars, those carbs, high carbs, right? Sugar, 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 to feed the Candida and create this cycle. If you're struggling with bloating, if you get yeast infections, if you kind of have that layer that you just can't get rid of and you don't know why nothing's changing in your tummy, it's probably because of the Candida. Okay, what helps you fight the Candida? Probiotics. Good bacteria, right? You just need more. So those probiotics are what you need to fight against it. We have probiotics in Shakeology. They listed here. I can't say some of them just because I was a Spanish teacher, but not this. But we have probiotics in here to help you. It's the good bacteria that's not loaded with sugars. You can get probiotics from the grocery store, but a lot of times they're partnered with sugar. Counteractive. They're not helping. So, and plus you need more than just one strand of probiotics. You need 2 or 3, and we've got those in here. Okay, so battle against Candida with the probiotics in Shakeology. Okay, now the other thing is the overeating, right? We overeat. The reason why we overeat is because we're not getting the nutrients that we need, and the body tells ourselves, we have this trigger that says keep eating till you get the nutrients that you need. Okay, so with the proteins that we have in the Shakeology, so you've got the proteins in here, you've got the superfoods, you've got the phytonutrients. Your body is getting what it needs, all the vitamins and minerals. So once you drink it, it goes, oh, ding, we're done. And you can stop and you'll feel full up to 3 hours. It's a meal replacement. It's not a supplement. It's not just a shake. It's a meal replacement to help you feel full and stop eating, because we eat too much as a society. Okay, so you get that piece when you stop eating. You get the nutrients that you need. You have better energy. Oh, and it has green tea. Green tea is so good for your metabolism. It's in there. Those are just a small handful of what Shakeology does for you. If you have issues with bloating, yeast infections, fatigue, energy challenges, digestion, all those areas, get it back on track with Shakeology. It's why we love it. I will tell you, I can eat without feeling an upset stomach. I am regular. I have more energy. I wake up, I'm ready to go. I don't snack like crazy. How many of you have any of those things that you would like to take off the list? It really is about Shakeology. It changes your lifestyle. It's not a weight loss yo-yo effect, lose the weight, and then you go back to normal. It changes how you eat. It changes how you think about food, how you process food. It is a true, complete circle of what your body needs. So if you have any questions, let me know. I love it. I'm passionate about it. I keep learning more and more about the incredible ingredients that we have the experts are handpicking to put into the Shakeology. It's just not like fling it in there with a bunch of fillers. No. So there you go. Have a great day. Shakeology.